That's what Dad said when the bank man came out to foreclose on the farm.
Hey guys, welcome back to Third Street Reactions. I'm Tom.
Shane.
Malachi.
James.
And we are back with Archer, Season 3, Episode 13. Alright guys, this is part 2 of 2.
Space race.
Yeah.
Yep, Space Race. And we've got a situation developing now where Commander Drake actually pulled a fast one on us.
Yeah, he did.
Sneaky dog.
And honestly, I love the fact that he's played by Bryan Cranston. Like the character, but yeah, he's into the whole eugenics thing, which is also I can't remember the author, but Archer, for some reason, he's a simpleton, but he'll go read a book sometime, and he'll like have this this prominent piece of culture or art that he'll know about.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering how this is going to play out because we have some stowaways still on the ship.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of looking forward to just seeing the episode of what happens, but I was kind of thinking about it and I was wondering, you almost have to assume that Mallory, Cheryl, Pam, some of these people that are still on the ship, I would think are almost going to have to play some sort of a
Yeah, are they going to save the day?
They have to be the heroes.
Because you've got the agents that have been captured now, but you have to figure Lana is still kind of physically out of commission.
Yeah.
And Cyril is relatively incompetent.
Yeah, they made a case over and over to talk about how sick Lana is.
Right.
And, she's easy to subdue, and that's probably what they want.
So I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, okay, is Archer going to be able to pull off something stupendous like he's been known to do in the past, or is it going to be one of the people that is still in the... I mean, Mallory's drunk.
Well, right now they're kind of screwed because they willingly handed their guns over to Drake and his people. So,
and I think we all knew right when it was happening.
Yeah.
That it was not a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we touched on it like during the reaction, but we didn't have a discussion on it. The vomit comet, like what they were calling the training exercise for. I can't remember which movie it was. Actually, it might have been The Mummy. Which honestly, like there was a stunt in there that Tom Cruise did that was like really insane, but the movie wasn't that good and it didn't perform very well. And him and Russell Crowe, they were trying to launch this big extended universe for monsters like Mummy, Frankenstein, all this other stuff, and it just didn't do well. But one of the training exercises they did that. So I saw a bunch behind the scenes. And they did it all day and they were vomiting like crazy.
So they were actually like puking and stuff
like
that.
They were doing a zero gravity thing.
Well, Malachi, like off camera before we started filming, I remember you asking me like if I've ever had vertigo or anything, and I've had it I think twice in my life. It was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Yeah,
it's completely
debilitating. You can get that removed.
You can?
You put like something up your nose. I've seen it before.
You get it removed.
You can get something. There's something, I don't know, surgery or something. It hurts a lot. I don't know.
Really? Okay. I'm about to get that shit.
To get what removed?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It predicates on what's getting moved.
I don't have vertigo.
Huh?
I don't have vertigo.
You might.
I've been on plane.
Do you get motion sickness?
I play VR like every day, and I don't. So.
I can play VR. I won't get motion
VR?
sickness.
Yeah, found it. He had it here. I didn't know where it was. I looked everywhere in the house for it. Couldn't find it. And he brought it back.
I didn't really have it here.
Yes, you did.
I had it somewhere.
No, you didn't,
because I went outside.
You walked in because you came back from your mom's. You walked into the door.
I said, I'll be right back. I went out and came back in.
It was always my understanding that vertigo had something to do with like small little crystals or something built up in your inner ear.
There's something called the Epling maneuver.
Yeah, they did that shit to me.
Yeah, that you can do. Which when I had vertigo, it helped me tremendously. Like I would start feeling really dizzy and sick. I'd lay on my bed and you gotta. I can't remember exactly how it is, but you gotta tilt your head a certain way and sit up really fast, right? And it like shakes the...
Well, I've looked up and there's like 2 or 3 different ways it's described to me. My chiropractor did it. And the first thing I did was I lay down, but my head was kind of off
the table.
Yeah. So it was like falling back.
Yeah.
And then he just turned it.
Really fast.
And then he turned it the other way and then he put me forward and there's all kinds of things. Yeah. I was about to die when he was doing it. I was getting real sick.
Yeah.
But then I held on and then like I was able... after that I was still like... after you get done being sick, you're like out of breath, and you're like, "Am I still sick?"
Yeah,
vertigo. That's how it felt, and then I wasn't sick anymore after that.
Vertigo is the worst thing that I've ever been through personally. It's horrific.
What is? I mean, what is it? You just feel sick?
It's just the idea of like you're feeling dizzy, and it just happens. Like the room just starts spinning.
Yeah.
And just like what?
So could you look into like a spiral circle?
Yeah, you think you don't know if you're like fucking dying or something at first.
I think I got cancer. It's the first thing that's
the first time it happened to me, when I first initially felt it for like the first 5 seconds, it feels like you're kind of high. Like, oh, this is weird.
Like I remember getting up and going to take a step, and like,
wait a minute,
yeah,
literally
whenever I lay down, I get up and I'm like
That's like getting up too fast.
Yeah, that's like the
imagine that
blood
times
flow.
10.
Yeah,
Like,
way worse.
The worst feeling ever.
And then you lay down in your room still, and like for me, I was laying down. I was about to vomit.
Yeah.
The worst feeling ever is when you know you're gonna throw up. You get that feeling in your stomach and your neck, and you're just sitting by the toilet, knowing your life's about to
Like
go down
vertigo, that's basically like how you feel like nonstop.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
You
well,
get on
the longest
you get on
I
the plane.
like dude.
When do you get it? Like randomly?
I've randomly woke up with it like twice in my life.
I don't even like talking about it because it scares me that it's going to come back, honestly.
Yeah, there's different things that's happened to me where I think like I've got on a plane and stuff like that. It's like triggered it.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically as you get older, there's these crystals that form in your inner ear, which is like you have a vestibular tubular.
Crystals?
Yeah, like they're made out of, I don't know what they're made out of, but just debris and other stuff that your body produces. They're in the vestibular system. If someone possesses the ability to have an extreme coordination, they're more likely to get motion sickness. Now, it's not the same thing as vertigo. Motion sickness is because in your inner ear, you have say this is your inner ear, right? You have these tubes called vestibular tubes. And in there you have this fluid called vestibular tubular fluid. And in that inner ear you have what's called cilia, which are hairs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your colon as well. So as you move around in three-dimensional
Colon
space,
cancer?
you have them in your colon as well.
Colon cancer.
That's not colon cancer.
I know, but I'm saying colon. Where's your colon at?
Your colon is part of your digestive tract. It's in your lower abdomen.
Oh, okay.
You just said colon cancer. Like, what are you talking about, man? Colon cancer! You're just screaming it. So as you move around, you go like this. Like if you close your eyes and you tilt this way, you know you're this way, right? Because the fluid in your vestibular tubes, they slide that way, and all the hair gets activated, right? It's like that. I mean, take me that water bottle.
Gosh, that's
When
amazing.
they're working properly.
It's literally the same thing. You have hairs in here, if you're upside down and stuff like that. So the more hair, yeah.
That's why when you can't see
When you close your eyes, you have a sense of direction.
But you're also telling you're saying you signals to your spinal cord to move that way though, so you know you're that way.
I know, but if you're on like a boat or something like that.
Like a roller coaster.
Yeah, if you're on a roller coaster, anyway. So when you have an extra amount of cilia, you're actually really sensitive to balance and coordination. If people have very good balance, they usually have more cilia within their inner ear because they have to have it. But they're also more sensitive to some kind of vestibular, tubular, like I don't know about vertigo, but getting motion sickness.
Okay.
Like Michael Jordan couldn't ride a roller coaster. There's a bunch of examples of it. Yeah, my doctor told me about it, and he explained it probably much better than I did.
Oh, you did a good job.
But I thought that was, I always thought I was like more coordinated than my peers at like a new activity. It wasn't. I didn't always achieve the height of the activity, but like if we were just trying the activity, like I learned how to juggle. Like you taught me how to juggle, James.
Yeah.
And I learned about 5 minutes. I try to teach other people, and I can't do it. It takes I've done it for like a day. I'm like, dude, it's been a day. Like, you know what I mean?
And they're
like,
not learning how to do it.
Yeah, and like, cause I have I feel like I have reasonably low aptitude when it comes to like non-bodily movements. You know what I mean? If I'm like having to like learn a language or like an equation, like I learn it last. But when it comes to like juggling or like trying like to manipulate myself in the air or whatever else, I learn it quickly.
I'm the same way.
Because I get motion sickness. So if you get motion sickness, congratulations, you should be a professional athlete. Let's jump in.
Archer, do something.
Sure thing, Lana. Oh, wait, I can't because I left my lightsaber in my other space pants.
Don't yell at me. This was your idea.
Are the cuffs really necessary?
Archer broke both of Wu's arms
He what?
while shouting, "Woo!"
Happy coincidence.
Mr. Archer, do I have to sedate you?
Well, I wouldn't say no to a drink.
You realize this is kidnapping.
I do, yes.
And do you realize you're insane?
Well, he wouldn't by definition.
What's more insane? Suffering through famine, war, disease on a dying Earth? Or creating a utopia on Mars?
Using me as your brood sow?
No, not... okay, yes. We searched for so long to find the perfect human female specimen.
Well, that's flattering. Ish.
And with your morphology, your medical history...
How'd you get my medical records?
Don't judge me on the how until you see the why.
Oh, Krieger-san, I never judge you.
Well, your mother sure as hell does.
Now, this is important.
Is you hired ISIS just so Lana could pump out a bunch of Martian babies?
Only if by Martian you mean born on Mars, not actual alien life forms.
Oh. My point is this whole thing is Lana's fault.
What?
And since you obviously don't need any more dudes on Mars...
Archer!
Lana, the penis to your vagina ratio around here is creepy enough already. So why not let us three go?
Well,
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Or just me.
Captain Kellogg,
Kellogg.
there are 3 women on the Intrepid.
Take a boarding party and bring them back here
Oh.
to join their friends.
They know.
Holy shit, Space! Hey guys, Guys, we got a problem.
Duh, the party's starting and this dress makes me look like a whore.
Oh, you don't look like a whore. An idiot, maybe. Or both. Yes, a hordiot.
Nope.
Then land.
She's still
land.
drinking that alcohol.
Isopropyl alcohol, yep.
Should be in a fucking coma by now.
I think it was Stetson. He told me one time he had a shot of it. He got sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it was some display of brotherhood with someone else. Shrivels in the wind, I think.
Agent Kane, may I call you Lana?
You absolutely may not.
Fair enough, but I wish you'd reconsider. We need you in peak physical condition for this great undertaking of ours.
So, wait, are we not doing drinks?
Ah! I'm not helping you terraform Mars. I won't move one cup of dirt.
You mean slaves?
Oh, now he's indignant.
Oh, please, all you have to do is sit around all day getting laid.
Involuntary labor is just a temporary measure. In a few generations after the colony is established, we'll revisit the issue.
I need you to move the locking lever from manual to auto.
Otto, got it. Moving the lever.
Did you move
Boring conversation anyway.
Pam.
What the hell are you doing?
These nutsack.
Boring conversation anyway?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Baby factories.
Really?
What? I can't go live on Mars. I just rented a summer house.
Really? Whatever. Come on, we gotta figure a way
So
out
ISA,
of this.
ISA is like
Or
NASA.
do we?
ISIS.
No.
ISIS.
And why
No,
is
no, they're not.
ISIS wearing a t-shirt under
Space-
their
Oh, yeah, I guess.
ISA.
Amazing. I know. There.
Although, I guess it has been a long time. Bet you're glad we're in reduced gravity.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, man.
okay, Race, get ready. Pretend it's 5 years ago.
I wish it was so I could murder you before we ever dated. Excuse me, could I borrow you?
No, you cannot borrow. Oh my god.
Yeah, right?
Okay, what seems to be the...
Oh, my eye! Somebody get his goddamn gun!
Oh, my other eye! I'm almost certainly blind.
Serves you right. Anybody else hit?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
That's because you hid, Cyril.
Going blind would be
Otherwise,
terrible.
that all went
Yeah, it
pretty
would.
great, right? Do you not?
Do you not? Just give me the damn t-shirt.
Sorry. Yeah, I think that totally works. Stolen from the gift shop.
Done being an asshole, help me strip this guy so I can... Oh,
Let's go!
wait, let me just get... Damn it!
Oh, God.
Now they're troopier.
Aww.
Thought he was gonna get laid and he got played.
I would have shot him for doing that.
Yeah.
Fight them off.
That's what Dad said when the bank man came out to foreclose on the farm. They're right where they've always been.
Wait,
Did you hear him?
Jeez, man.
It looked fine to me.
Don't get me wrong, I'd still do it.
Oh, please, you do name a noun.
no, you look at these and tell me they're not perfect.
Now, really?
Jesus, God,
She wants.
secure. No, I'm not. What?
Oh shit.
Thoughts?
I think you're right, Malachi.
There, go!
About one.
You got a better idea?
Well, we could eat a big bowl of hepatitis A through E.
Or just run away.
Just because it was my idea, you... Oh, shit.
So she tried to get him to go into the garbage chute.
I don't think that's what
Yep.
doing.
Firing an ion cannon at the future mother of Mars? Whose idea was that?
Dave's?
Oh, well, that's just. Who's gonna bear our Martian children? Huh? Trish?
Ew. Ew!
Archer! Go on, Trish.
We've been locked in here
Oh.
ever since you idiots took over Horizon.
Tone.
Yeah, sorry. But Drake wants to use the Intrepid to push Horizon to Mars, so tell us how we can stop him.
Yeah, can Cyril die after shutting down the tractor beam, or...
Trish is not in a good mood.
Oh, and Trish, with your looks, maybe bitchy's not the way to go.
Okay, you're the prettiest.
Ouch.
Why isn't the airlock open?
Dwarven technology.
Now we just wait for Mr. Archer to save the day like he always does.
Say dwarven technology again!
What the?
Stop this at once! We command you!
His eyes.
Oh wait, we're sorry. Aren't you guys looking for a new Martian queen?
Why, yes, and Your
Your Majesty?
Majesty, and you're just so What's the word I'm looking for?
Don't say hoardy it. We hate that.
I think this was actually might have been a good heads up on Cheryl's part.
Yeah.
Big list of must-haves for the royal palace.
Your wish is my command.
Duh.
You heard him.
I heard him tell you to do it.
And I'm telling you to do it.
And I'm telling you that I didn't sign up for Animal Farm in space.
Wait, they're animals?
Not an animal farm.
Then maybe we can, I don't know, stampede a flock of goats down the hall.
Animal Farm is a book.
No, it isn't, Lana. It's an allegorical novella about Stalinism by George Orwell. And spoiler alert, it sucks!
Never read Animal Farm.
Neither.
Now, we heard some mention of babies. But just to be clear, we don't do babies.
Do as in...
Do as in tolerate, be around, touch, and definitely as in let them claw their monstery way out of our vagina.
Well, what is wrong with you?
Right here, space nuts.
Pamela, stop! Your queen commands you!
Oh, please, you're not fit to be queen of... Name a place.
Lidsville.
And Drake, you can forget all about your crazy little Martian sex cult.
Ugh, it's not. Get it? Earth. I am like...
Jesus Christ.
Does he kind of look like On the Man right there?
Yeah,
Mustache.
yeah, I see that. You can't shoot him while you're touching though, because you'll shock yourself too.
All right. Well, no. What are you doing? No. Even if they kill me, they can never kill our dream. Mars!
Hang on. Sorry. 1 sec. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
There is no Mars without you, Tony. You just single-handedly doomed mankind!
Hey, even so, Black Astronaut, that's still pretty huge.
It actually is.
And at least your own mother didn't just play chicken with your life. Drake, you're gonna fly us back to Earth to stand trial for whatever, space piracy.
No man can judge me. Mars forever!
What is Cyril doing?
You got those two guys who were just minding their own business. Ooh, and also the one remaining person who could fly us back to Earth.
A black astronaut, Cyril. That's like killing a unicorn.
Aw, crab snacks. How could this
Don't say it. Do not say it.
Dick bag in his face.
Barry.
Hey, pumpkin pie. What's that? No, I'm in London. Oh, hey, hon, you're breaking up.
Any worse, is what I was gonna say.
Really?
Yes.
Bring. Hello? Is this Airboats? Yeah. Hi. It's me, Spacepot.
Archer, quit screwing around with the robot and shut the damn airlock already.
5 more minutes. Gone.
What's the hurry? We're all going to die up here anyway.
Valerie.
You're not gonna die. Stop crying.
So Trish? Still with the tone.
Okay, the airlock's closed. Happy?
Guys, I can fly us home. I will fly us home.
Wait, what is this?
He was really good in the simulator. So, Trish, Horizon is self-sustaining, right? Well then, have fun.
Wait.
Wow.
Cyril, you're in command. Try not to kill us. Everybody else, strap in.
Really?
I said in, not on.
Oh.
And Valerie...
Archer, come out to play.
Come on out, Archer.
You want to finish this?
What the?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Not for long, you're not.
Where do you think you were going?
This place called To Kill Barry.
Every time y'all fight, he beats you like the red-headed stepchild of a rented mule.
No, he doesn't. This is gonna be epic. Hang on, I'll be
We
right.
can't get in here. So the only reason to go out there is your ego.
Not just my ego, Lana. Spacepot's ego.
We just want to go home.
Domo arigato, Archer, roboto, go. Yeah, let's get it on, brother.
I can't get it on.
I mean, if you're having a legitimate problem with your vagina that you have between your legs in lieu of a penis, I completely understand.
Next time, Barry.
You give a light shark.
Sterling, I know I may not say this
Damn.
very often.
Or ever.
Well, congratulations, you ruined it. But I'm still very proud of you.
Oh.
Next up, planet Earth.
Just try not to kill us all, Cyril.
Mother, please. Don't listen to her, Zero. You're gonna do great.
You're just out in space.
Yeah.
Hit.
Oh.
How's your
Hell
back?
yeah.
Now who's got a vagina problem?
That sucks, though.
Almost there. Almost
Screw
there.
that.
So let me take this
I think
baby
it is.
honest.
Archer, stop being a douche.
Archer, you had like an actual moment of self-awareness in space.
So I deserve to land the goddamn spaceship. It's all you, buddy. You got it.
Oh my god, Archer, you're a
They're all dead.
dumbass.
Until further notice, no more health insurance claims will be accepted.
Perfect.
She's the only one that's fine.
Zero crashed the damn thing.
He's in a wheelchair.
Right, what's the big deal? You already had the chair. Hey, did I tell you guys I got a goat?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
Oh, what an episode,
Full
man.
length.
Okay, guys, that was our reaction. Here's our discussion.
All right.
So, what did we think of the grand season finale?
You know, it wasn't the funniest to me, but like, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Lana.
Yeah,
Lana
I mean, that's
around,
one
yeah.
way. If there's like, we don't have any funny stuff, so let's go. You know what? Let's just take Lana's shirt off.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah. So,
Just Lana.
in terms of the plot, it was like the most epic. Like, you know, they went to space and it was like this Lord of the Flies type situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
really
it
good.
was good for the plot, but you know, I'm kind of in this for the comedy.
Me too.
And you know, I didn't have, to me, a lot of laugh out moments.
Well, you pointed out, I got at least 2 Star Wars references.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, they attempted to go into a garbage chute from Lana.
Blowing the hole in the side of the wall.
Yeah, she just didn't say get into the garbage chute, Flatboy. But they didn't do it. We had, what was the other one?
Where Pam hits it with her elbow and says, that was a boring conversation anyway.
Yep. Also, episode 4, New Hope. I mean, a couple funny things to me that stood out was when I think Mallory was, like, when they had the guns and she was telling Pam to fight them off. She, that's what old Dad said when they were trying to foreclose on the farm.
Dairy farm, yep. Yeah, that was good.
Just like little tidbits about her life. It's like, I mean, a lot of the other characters' lives, is, to me, make this show what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like all the funny side characters.
Absolutely. It was a little anticlimactic for me at the end, the way that they kind of took over Drake and his people. It was kind of just like they just gave up. But yeah, it was good. It was good. And the story was good. The story was good. What's that?
Yeah, they killed the
black guy.
They killed the black astronaut.
They always killed him. They always.
and he was one of the ones that surrendered.
Yeah, he was.
The unicorn, the jackalope is dead.
What's his name? It was Cyril that fucking shot him all up. He kind of blacked out and just started.
That was another stupid thing that Cyril did.
Cyril's a buffoon.
We had Trish.
Trish is looks like a smelly.
Smelly.
Well, Trish is made in this show to look just someone that is not worthy of. They don't have really much reproductive value.
Like she's from Marietta.
Well, you know, there's some good-looking girls here.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You know what was funny though is whoever Bryan Cranston was playing the astronaut's name.
Drake.
He's like, and he's like, "Who do you want to bear our children?" Trish. And you see Trish like, "Oh, okay." You know, it's like one of those things like, well, you don't want to be mean, but hey, this is a cartoon. And some people would think the only purpose in life is to pass on your genetics to the next generation. Is the purpose of all life. And yeah, I mean, then that Trish is in an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, Lana touched on something really kind of, I don't know, I have kind of strong feelings about it. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but they're my feelings, where she's like, Trish, based on your looks, you know, might want to lose the attitude.
Yeah.
I've always kind of held this belief that, look, if you're not physically attractive, you're not physically, it's whatever. Not everybody is going to be Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
But I sit there and think, like, I've come across some, like, physically unattractive people, which is fine, but then be nice, right? Like, have a good personality that is going to draw you to people. But, like, if you're physically unattractive, something you can't help or control mostly.
Yeah.
But then to be ignorant on top of that? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we were just slightly distracted because, so for those of you that don't know, we did actually just move into our new studio here, and there's a glass door facing us. And I happened to look down, and there was a little kitten face staring back
Take
at
a video,
me
put it on the YouTube
through the glass, which was kind of funny. Yeah, it's like Lana actually touched on that with Trish, and I agree. Without trying to sound vain or arrogant or, well, you're ugly, but like, if you're not going to be physically attractive, then have a good personality, right? Like,
I mean, if we're talking about the whole dating game,
I know people on both sides, though. I mean, I know very attractive people that are very stuck up, arrogant, and just not nice people.
Yep.
And I do know some very heavy, unattractive people that are beautiful people with beautiful personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? Because I always felt like when girls were like, if like being pretty and cute wasn't kind of in their arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when they have a little bit of spunk
Yeah.
and like when they can be self-deprecating, you know, I'm not talking about being a bitch, but having some spunk and some being self-deprecating.
Yeah.
That's always something I think that's like a good quality to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Funny enough, Pam, she's got a funny personality.
Absolutely.
She's someone that I think would be fun to hang out with.
Absolutely.
Truly. Yeah.
Yeah, she would be fun.
Do you guys think that, I may mention this during the reaction, but do you guys think when Cheryl said to Drake and said, you know, I am the queen, blah, 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 do you think she was just being her normal kind of airheaded self, or do you think that she was doing that intentionally to buy time? And
I think she was being an airhead. I think she completely misunderstood the mission and thought she was going to be some kind of queen. I also think that she, though, was excited because she, you know, obviously is very sexual to be kind of a sex slave for him. I hate to say that, but that's kind of what I think her idea was.
The prospect turns her on.
Yeah,
that's just
having all these
character
guys run through her.
Yeah.
Mallory said, we're going to put a stop to this Martian sex cult.
Yeah, and she says, name a noun.
Name a noun.
Name a place.
You do name a noun.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I told you guys Barry would be back. I didn't think so soon.
He was back quick.
He was back quickly.
And
now he's
trapped on that ship.
On that space station.
Yeah.
No!
No, he is kind of like superhuman or whatever, so maybe he'll figure it out.
Or we could just like try to, I don't know. I think he would break apart in the atmosphere, actually.
Him and Katya are like a thing. Like, she's calling picking out couches and...
Yeah.
I can tell Katya still cares about him because
cares about Archer.
Yeah, because she's like, don't hurt him.
Yeah. I think that's probably
don't kill him.
I want your pity.
Yeah.
I want him to hurt me.
That's it.
Exactly. That's it right here.